feature races of the day in terms of interest. The B and we're going 1400 meters, and a very good field of runners going out here, of Creoles and imported horses. 13 facing the starter, Sweet Parang. She came to Trinidad, did very well, winning 3 races, and then went off the buoy, losing her other 3 starts. So she won her first 3, then lost the next 3, finishing last to a Glad Jet back in November. But she's 9-2, making a reappearance here. Anthony Stephen riding this daughter of Persian Bold for the Ahmed family, and trained by Colt Durant. They go 1400 meters in this Broadway handicap stakes, and there's a lot of support for a Glad Jet, naturally. The start by Tri-Jet. He, of course, is B3 classified. Jewan Kissoon riding him again, and he's won 4 starts so far. He's, of course, a winner of Panama Pete back in November in that very race that Sweet Parang finished down the field. And Wonderman, he finished 5th to Wonderman last time out. So those are the 2 principles in this extended sprint. Also here, Foster Home, even up well backed. Daddy, Ethics Have a Heart at the top, Creole, now 4-1 on this horse by Mercurius. Second, just got touched off by Wonderman in the Gold Cup. Harry Chiran riding in for the first time. That's number 7, Have a Heart. So let's go down to the start for a very good 6 race for the B and lower. Then you're just in time to see the feature, one of the feature races being run now. It's the B-class extended sprint. Let's pick them up as they race up the backstretch and well into stride. Rainy on the outside, that's the one leading. And right there with them, Traditional Dancer. So the Samlal Singh runners going 1-2 at this stage. Traditional Dancer and Rainy towards the outside as they race behind the Pisha Cemetery. Foster Home racing 3rd. Then Ethics next and 4th. Musical Cascade. They're tracked by Riverwood. Behind these, racing up, it's Sweet Parang, and behind that one towards the rear of the field, one can see Josh. That's the order as they go towards the 800 marker. Traditional Dancer, Rainy, that's the 1-2 from Musical Cascade. Foster Home tracking on the inside, racing 4th, and they're bunching up as they go towards the outside as a Glad Jet is making headway. And behind these, of course, Even Up is there with them with a chance too. Foster Home dropping out of it rapidly now. And at this stage, Riverwood is making tremendous headway with Musical Cascade and Traditional Rainy on the inside. So Riverwood now wide on the outside to take the lead from Rainy. Musical Cascade trying to get on terms. A Glad Jet behind these. Have a Heart coming wide. Down the straight they come in this B and lower extended sprint, and the Glad Jet coming up to take the lead now from Riverwood, fighting that on the inside. But it's now a Glad Jet taking off, exploding on the outside. A Glad Jet showing his class and his stamina and ability as he goes away from this field. Jewan Kissoon looking for dangers. Riverwood is going to get second. It's a Glad Jet in a drive from Riverwood and Foster Home, who's staying on again. Then Sweet Parang, Have a Heart. Then Musical Cascade, Even Up behind these. They're tracked by Josh, and then Rainy, Traditional Dancer, Ethics, and Daddy. And find a victory by a Glad Jet, justifying the backing of the supporters here on this New Year's Day card. What a fine win indeed by a Glad Jet, this 6-year-old son of Tri-Jet. And of course, Jewan Kissoon looking around for danger. It was not there. A superb run, and of course, giving a lot of exposure to the form of the Gold Cup, which was run on Boxing Day last week. And the winner, a Glad Jet, taking the Broadway handicap stakes for the B and lower, going 1400 meters, and the first prize of a little over $10,000 out of Mr. C. Beckles, and trained by Jewan Kissoon of Savannah. This hero, you get the impression that he thrives on racing. He's a muscular individual, and Jewan Kissoon had him towards the rear of the field. He had him covered up, and for a minute it looked like he was going to be trapped trying to get out, as his stable companion Even Up was going much better at that stage. But then he produced him, and he went away for a decisive win, and in exploding down the straight, and in a matter of strides the race was all over. So the winner and the trainer just on the right out of picture now, looking on as his back, a winner of this 6th event.